Hello, fiddle classes. We're going to talk today about bowing and some exercises you can do to get better at bowing. Okay? So let's jump right in here with an exercise, and we're going to start simple and then keep expanding them. Alright? So we're going to talk about doing these exercises that I would call cross bowing. And so I call them cross bowing because we're doing string crossings with each bow. Alright? So let's start on our G. And remember, that's the lowest string in pitch, and it's the furthest string to your left. Okay? So we're going to start on that string with our bow. And we're going to bow one down and then one up. And on our up bow, we're going to transition to the D string. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, and then we're going to keep doing that back and forth. Okay, so try it with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So now we're going to add a layer to it. Alright? So now we're going to add our A string to continue the string crossing. So we're going to play G on a down, D on an up, A on a down, back to D on an up, and then G, and then we restart the cycle. Alright, so I'll play it a couple times through. Alright, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. Let's see. Now we're going to add our E into it. So we're going to continue that pattern of down up, and we're going to do G on a down, D on an up, A on a down, and then E on an up. And then back down with A on a down bow, and then D on an up bow, and then we restart the cycle back on our G. Okay? So here we go. I'll play it a couple times through and then we'll do it together. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And try to get those transitions as cleanly as you can, and try to memorize what each angle of your arm and wrist is for each of those strings. That's a good exercise to practice that for. Alright? And then one other thing you can do is with your left hand you're not playing any notes, right? So you can get it to relax, but I still want you to keep it in position here, resting on your neck and making sure you have good form no matter if you're using it or not. Okay? Okay, so that's a great exercise. If you want to challenge yourself, something you can do is do the bowing patterns backwards. So remember how we started with a G on the down, like that. Do these exact same exercises that I just showed you, but start with your G on an up. Like that, and then continue the whole series that we did. Okay? Okay. So another exercise I want you to focus on is there's a thing that we get introduced to pretty quickly with fiddle playing that's called a slur. It's called slurs. All right. So these are things that are multiple notes that you play on one bow. Okay. So it could be 2 notes on one bow, could be 3, 4, 5, whatever. So I'll show you an exercise we can do to get us used to this idea of playing more than one note on a bow. All right. So let's do it on our D string, which is that string. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to play a down bow, and then we're going to add our first finger onto the same bow. Keep that bow direction going down, okay? Okay, so that's going to be our exercise. Okay, so here we go. Try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Good. All right. Now we're going to add one note onto it. So we're going to play 3 notes on one bow. Like that. Okay, try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay. Now we'll do one more slur, and this is going to be 4 notes. So you want to keep your bow moving, but keep it moving slow so that you have enough time to put all these notes on the one bow. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, so I'm just focusing on my first finger, second finger, and third finger when I do that exercise. A good extra credit thing to do would be to take that same thing I just did there and do it on all your strings. So with the A, do this, and then do this, and then this. Okay? What this exercise does that I think is really important is that it gets some independence between your left hand and your right hand. You know, we get into a habit of having to change the bow and make the bow in unison with what we're doing with our left hand, but we want them to be independent because when they both get independence, then they're able to do their own thing, and that can be super useful later on. So yeah, give those exercises a try, and I think they'll be very beneficial for you.